Today we're at Ocean Beach Pleasureland. Welcome to the United Kingdom Attraction Channel. So yes, hello and welcome to the United Kingdom Attraction Channel. It is the 9th of August 2020. We're here at Ocean Beach Pleasure Park. It's an amazing day here in South Shields. If anyone doesn't know where South Shields is, it is basically Newcastle upon Tyne by the sea. So yeah, we're going to be reviewing Ocean Beach, and new for this year is their card. It allows you to pay for attractions contactless free, so you don't need to be handling cash or tickets or tokens that was in the past. All you simply do is at entrance to every ride, you tap this and it can be loaded on. So you can put £20 on it at the moment. You can put as much money on as you want, or as little money as you want. And also the good thing is you can top it up throughout the day. So if you put £20 on, you can then use that £20, and then you're going to use a few more rides, you can then top £10 or £20 on. Or if you think you're going to be here all day, you can put £40 on, and I'm sure that'll last you all day. We are going to be reviewing the attractions here today, hopefully seeing the social distancing measures and any measures that they have for COVID-19/coronavirus. We will try and compare them to bigger parks like Blackpool Pleasure Beach, Alton Towers and Flamingo Land. Because you have to remember, this is a smaller park. It is going to have slightly different measures, but hopefully they'll be very similar, because at the end of the day, COVID-19 and the coronavirus is the same virus. It is not going to change for a smaller park. They are going to have to try and implement the same things as the bigger parks. Who knows, they might even implement them better. But so yes, I'm going to try and get on my first ride of the day. I'm going to look at the ghost train. So I'll try and get on that, and hopefully we might get some on-ride footage here, because they do allow cameras on certain rides. So we'll see you over there. First ride of the day was the ghost train, or as known here at South Shields, it is the haunted castle. It was a good ride. You actually you get a gun and you can shoot the targets. Really good for the young ones, and you can actually control the car's turn, and you can spin a 360 right round, and you go around twice around the track. It is a small ghost train, but because you go around twice, it's well worth it. So my second ride of the day is going to be the roller coaster here at South Shields, Ocean Beach. It is a standard wild mouse roller coaster, but still well worth getting that coaster credit. So it is called Crash Test. Well, I hope it doesn't crash, but it's called Crash Test. So yes, I don't think I'll be allowed to film on the ride, but I'll try and get some off-ride footage for you. So yeah, we'll see you off the ride. So I've just come off Crash Test, sorry. Really good ride. Like I said, pretty standard wild mouse ride, but still really fun. I'm going to try and get over at the log flume. I hope it doesn't get us too wet. I'm definitely not taking the camera on, but I'll get some off-ride footage on that. It does seem like a really quirky log flume, something different from what we see at normal parks, so definitely worth that ride for that log flume credit. So I'll see you over there. So I've just come off the log flume. I am absolutely drenched and I'm wearing jeans. Not a good combination. So I've come out onto the promenade in the sun to hopefully like cool off. It was a good log flume, and I broke my golden rule. I took the camera on the log flume. As you can see, it got really wet, and unfortunately I thought the lens had got condensation in it and it wasn't coming out, but luckily I managed to get the condensation out. So top tip, never take your camera, especially a good one, on a log flume, because it's just not worth it. So I'm gonna dry out. Hopefully, I might even get some food, grab some food. There's a lot of fish and chip shops, and I am fancying fish and chips. And then I will get back on some rides. So definitely an amazing park to come to, Ocean Beach. It is a family fun fair, really. So do bear that in mind. We're not talking major attractions here at Ocean Beach, but we are definitely family fun. It says it on the tin. Think if you're traveling fun fairs, all the similar rides to that here at Ocean Beach, and a few other quirky ones too. It also has a laser quasar, or laser quest, so when you're going around shooting each other with lasers, so if you're into that, that's really good. It's got that, and it's got loads of amusements here, and you're right on the beach. It's like Blackpool a bit, right on the beach, right on the doorstep, and unlike Blackpool, you can walk in and out the park whenever you want. A bit like Blackpool used to be, but no longer. So you can go and chill on the beach like I am doing now, dry it out, and then get yourself back into the park and having a few more rides and attractions there. So I'm going to dry out, we'll go on some more rides and attractions after that. While I'm out here drying off again, I just really want to touch on the card, the self-service tapper card, or whatever I want to call it. Well, they actually call it the fun card, tap and play. So basically a contactless card, like a bank card nowadays. But what it really reminds us of is when you have a SIM-only phone and you go to the shop and you top it up, put £10 on it and use that £10 and then top it up again. That's exactly what this is like, just to clarify if anyone got a bit confused at my last attempt at going with these cards. So it is, think of a pay-to-go phone when you top up your card at the shop. It's exactly the same. And it is worth touching on, throughout the park they have self-service points, so you can top it up at self-service, or if you're paying by card you have to use one of the manned stations, which is either in the central arcade or right next to the laser quasar, or laser quest as they call it. So if you're paying by card you have to use them 2 points, but if you're paying by cash you can use some of the self-service points, and they're all dotted around the park, so it's nice and easy. And even if you do have to pay by card, it is literally a 2-minute walk to the central arcade right in the centre of the park, or a 3 to 4 minute walk to go to the laser quest, and depending on where you're coming in you might be right on the laser quest. So definitely worth it. And like I said, you decide how much you want to spend on the card. It's not set, it's not a preset park entry. So if you just wanted to walk around with your kids, or if only some of you wanted to go on attractions and some of you didn't, you don't need to pay, and you can get, whoever does, a card as well. It is worth mentioning that it's a card per person. The card can't be used for the same person. However, I don't know how that would work, because technically that card could work for multiple people, because there's no picture on it. So if you were being wise, you could just have one card and top it up, but you would have to press it however many times at the ride and attraction. So if there was 2 of you, you would have to hold it up twice, and then it would take it off twice for the 2 people. So yeah, I hope that makes sense for the fun card, tap and play. So yeah, if you are coming to Ocean Beach, this is what you will be met with: a fun card, tap and play. I've just come off ice jets and oh my god, it was intense. You go around like the waltzers, but you don't spin, but you go a lot quicker. And then, just when you think it's gonna end, and it goes really slow, they send you around even quicker. And then just when you think it's gonna end again, they send you backwards. So I was like, oh, that. So, and a bit word for wear. I'm glad I didn't have food first. So hopefully I'm gonna have some food now, not be sick, and then get some more rides. The food here at Ocean Beach is mainly hot dog stands and burger stands, chips, things like that. There's some fish and chip shops over the far side, so I'm going to try and get a table in there. Obviously the track and trace system will be in place, so yeah, you have to expect that when you come into any restaurant, and I think you have to wear face masks until you're at the table. So I'm going to make my way to the fish and chip shop, get some food, have a little bit of a relax, and I will see you on some rides after that. So I've got my food. I've got fish and chips. It was £7.90 for the fish and chips, and an extra £2 for a bottle of Coke. So it's not too badly priced. It's a good job Samantha's not here, because she complains about all the pricing. But no, it's not too badly priced for an attraction. Obviously they're going to be a little bit higher than what your normal fish and chip shop is in the town. So I'm going to eat this, and then I'm going to go back into the park and enjoy the last few attractions that I feel like I want to go on. It is a family run sort of travelling sort of fun fair. Even though they don't travel, they do. Even though all of the attractions don't travel, some of them do, is what I'm trying to say. So they can be put up and taken down very quickly, and often do travel at other places, especially when the travelling fun fairs are on. For example, the Town Moor Hoppins in Newcastle, some of these rides and attractions do go there. So that being said, I'll get on them rides. I'll have this food first. Hopefully get some off-ride footage for you of the rides and attractions, and try and, even though the ones are not going on, I'll try and get some of them as well. I will do an end of video speech, should I say, try and go in a little bit more detail of who I think this theme park, or amusement park really, should I say, is best for. However, I really think it is targeted at the family. It's a really good family attraction, so if you have a family, I definitely recommend you come to Ocean Beach and try it out. So I'm going to have my food now, and then I'll get on some more attractions.
For safety reasons, please do not head on public crossing. Okay, riders, one way on the track, please, one way around the track, no head on foot.
Back in the park after my food, and I'm gonna go on this ride. I don't know what it's called, but I'll get some off-ride footage for you to show what it is. Hopefully my food is gonna come back up. I only wanted to eat it once, not twice. So yeah, I'll see you after the ride. So I've just come off spring break. Wasn't as bad as I thought. It was a good ride. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to spend the rest of my afternoon going on the rides and attractions that I wanted to go on. I'll get you some off-rides footage, and I will see you after all them rides and I'll do a closing down speech on Ocean Beach. So I hope you enjoy the off-ride footage, and I will see you outside the gate for the closing down speech. Stay here. Yes, so that's the day at an end for me at Ocean Beach. I have been here 4 hours, so you can have quite a lot of fun in quite a long time. It could take the whole day if you had a family, especially with the younger kids. There was loads of rides and attractions here for the younger kids. Just to touch on the coronavirus/COVID-19, they have hand washing stations at the entrance to every ride, to the entrance of the park, and they're also dotted around the park, so they've got plenty of them. They have the social distancing guidelines in place, so people should be social distancing. Not everyone does, but if you ask people politely, I'm sure they will move. What else do they have? Obviously they've got the new contactless card, the pay at the stations dotted around the park, which saves you coming into contact with tokens and even wristbands and things like that. Just keeping hand contact to a minimum and human contact to a minimum. I would touch on that. Don't come to the park and put £40 on that card straight away. If you have £40, maybe put £20 on, see how you go. If you don't use it, that's fine, but at least you haven't wasted the £40. I was recommended at the start of the day to put £40 on the card, and I only used £20, so I'm quite glad I didn't put the £40 on the card. I don't know if they do refunds, but if they don't, you've just lost £20. I mean, you could always come back another day, I suppose. So yeah, other than that, it's been a really good day. The weather has been amazing. It's sunny in the UK, it's sunny. No, it's definitely been really good. Well worth a trip down to South Shields, Ocean Beach. They're also behind me, the building, they have an arcade in there and an indoor play area which looks massive. That you can see that in the glass there. They also have the Laser Quasar, or Laser Quest, and they have 10-pin bowling as well. So they've got lots to do in here, and the amusements, general amusement arcades, they've got plenty of them. So if it's a rainy day, it's still worth coming down to South Shields, Ocean Beach, to experience all the indoor attractions as well as the outdoor. But on a day like today, it is really, really worth coming down here. So nothing else to say about Ocean Beach. My next adventure will be Lightwater Valley in Yorkshire. I was supposed to be there today, however, silly me, didn't book my tickets and it's sold out. So I thought I'd come down to Ocean Beach, give it a review. It's a smaller park, not many people think about Ocean Beach, but it's definitely worth, if you're in the Newcastle area or even the northeast, to get yourself down here, and it's fun for all the family. So thank you for watching the United Kingdom Attraction channel. Remember to subscribe, remember to like, remember to comment on anything which I didn't show you, or maybe you wanted to see, or any questions you have about Ocean Beach. I will try and answer your questions, and I will see you next time at Lightwater Valley. See you then.